Hey guys, it's Catherine, and it's my first YouTube video, so yay. Okay, enough clipping. I'm 13 years old, if anybody was wondering, and today I'm going to be talking about bullying, my life story, and everything that goes with it. So let's get to it. When I was 7 months old, I was diagnosed with RSV, and it causes my asthma today. Basically, all it does is it restricts your lungs, meaning like if I were to run from here to like across the road or something, I would like need to slow down, and it just makes it really hard to breathe. And I also have to use an inhaler for that. When I was a year old, I was diagnosed with Kawasaki disease, which causes problems with your heart. And thankfully, my doctor caught me in an early stage, and it could have been deadly. When I was 11, I was diagnosed with insulin resistance, which causes me to build up sugar, which turns into fat. So your body has insulin to break down sugars when it enters the body, and my body has insulin, it just doesn't use it. So whenever I eat and it has sugar in it, that sugar doesn't break down and I don't pass it. I build up. It turns into fat, and that's, how I got to this size. And I haven't been diagnosed by a doctor by the next thing I'm about to say, but, I still kind of believe I have it because of the symptoms, and it's called PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, which means, I have ovaries and there are cysts on them. And they said in the future it would be difficult for me to have kids. So, yeah. So when I first, became the age of like, oh my God, no one likes me. That's what I thought. From when the bullies would tell me, you're fat, you're stupid, you're ugly, it made me feel like I don't belong here. It made me feel like I should just go run and hide, hide under a rock, because I felt that no one likes me. And yeah, I know I have a loving family, and, that's all I need. But, they support me 100%. But I can be in a perfect, happy mood, and one person says something wrong, and I can snap like that, and I can be sad and depressed and lonely. From the age of 6, I've been bullied for my size. I don't understand why someone would bully someone to the breaking point of, like, they don't want to go to school anymore. A couple months ago, I felt that exact same way. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to have to deal with the people who would tell me, you're not perfect, you're not the size you should be, you're fat, and it really takes a toll on you. And, basically what gets me through all of it is my best friend, Candace, and my family. Whenever I need someone, Candace is always there, number one. And if she wasn't able to help me, get over that, I'd go to my mom and dad and, my brother and my grandma. And it's not like people like me and people with a bunch of medical issues went up to God and asked him, please give me all of these problems. It's not like we did that. And I don't get why we're bullied for something that we didn't even have a choice in. We didn't decide to have this. We didn't decide to have all these medical problems that cause us to be overweight or have something wrong. And it just sickens me to think, oh wow, if you're not perfect, you're going to get bullied. If you're not the way society wants you, you're going to be bullied. These days, everybody just wants someone who is perfect. The perfect image that they create is what they want. And it just, I don't know. But, so, I think it was like last week, I think. Yeah, I was on the bus, I'd gotten on, and this kid, and he was younger than me by 1 year, so not that much, but 2 years younger in grades. And he said, when you got on the bus, I felt the bus go down. And from then, it just went downhill. I started thinking, I'm not perfect, I'm ugly, I'm stupid, I don't look right, I'm deformed. I thought all of these things. And even though it was one sentence that he told me, that he said to me, it brought up a bunch of other memories that I had had before and what people had told me. I mean, I could be told something 2 days ago, and those feelings come up with 5 years ago. And it just makes you so depressed. And yes, I have been depressed. I could be so happy, and then all of a sudden I become depressed, and I feel lonely, and I don't want to do anything. I'm not depressed 24/7, but I still consider myself depressed. I do not cut. I have never cut in my life. Basically, just because I'm afraid to. I don't like blood. I don't like feeling pain, physical pain. And, some of my friends have said that they've done it, and they've said that, it takes away the pain that you feel. It gives you another pain to focus on. And, I just don't understand that. But, I'm not judging anybody that does. I'm just saying that I have never done that. And the way I cope with it is I find something to be happy about. I think of something in the near future that's coming. Or it might be far away. So, like, maybe in 2 days you're going to your friend's house. Think of that. Or, think in 24 days. I'm going to my dad's house. Or, in 37 days it's Christmas. Or in 362 days there's going to be, it's going to be another day that you get to live. And it's just, I'm a big girl, okay? I am. I am close to the biggest girl in my grade. And people think, oh, if you bully her, she can't cry. She's too mature and too big to cry. And it won't hurt her feelings. But I'm here to tell you it does. It makes so much pain come out when someone bullies you. And, I try to act like someone I'm not. And meaning, like, I will put on makeup. I will do my hair. I'll dress in nice clothes. Try to cover up most of my, fat. And try to be happy. I go to school looking like I'm all this and that. And at the end of the day, I realize I'm not. And then I realized, stop putting on an act for people, and they still don't accept me for who I am. And for a very long time, I think it was like 4 years, I thought I wasn't good enough. I always thought, Katherine, you're not worth it. Sorry, that's my dog. I always thought, you're not perfect, so you shouldn't be here. But then I became best friends with my best friend, Candace. And everything from that had went away. No one could judge me because I had her right by my side. And it just made sense to just put it aside. To just say, you're over there, all the feelings can go that way. I'm with me and my best friend. And I felt so great to be, I felt so great to have someone standing next to me and helping me get through this. And then it reoccurred. More bullying because I was friends with her. More bullying because I stood up for her. And at one point I was like, what am I supposed to do? And that was like 3 days I thought I shouldn't be friends with her. And I thought awful about myself. I was like, what are you doing, Katherine? She's your best friend. So I, again, thought, I'm not gonna be a bully. I'm not going to bully her because I'm being bullied about her. And so I stood up to them and I said, what is your problem? What did I ever do to you, or what did she ever do to you? So what did we do? Why are you bullying? And they laughed. They laughed at us. At me, at her. And I felt like a joke. But we got through it, and I was so happy that we were still friends, and, I thought, we're going to get through this. No one can judge me anymore, because I don't care. And I always tell myself, you shouldn't care what they think, because they're idiots. They don't understand what you've been through, so they're just bullying you they're just bullying you. And then more bullying came. Not because of Candace, but because I got bigger. Not on purpose, but it was because of my insulin resistance, all the sugar had built up, and I got bigger and bigger and bigger. So eventually I was so depressed that I thought, you know what, Katherine? Just let it be. Just let them do what they want. And accept the fact that you're not perfect. Accept the fact that you're not accepted by them. And because then I kept on thinking, well, who cares if I'm accepted by them? Obviously, there's nothing I can do to be accepted by them, so stop trying. Stop trying to put makeup everywhere. Stop trying to do my hair. Stop trying to put on nice clothes. Stop trying to be the one that they want. Why don't I be the person that I want to be? And I've been doing that for the past 3 months. That might not sound good. But for the past 3 months, I've been who I've always wanted to be. Someone who enjoys life. Someone who has a best friend right by my side. Someone who has a loving family to accept her. And I still don't get why I need to be accepted by them, by the bullies. And so now, recently, since people have bullied me, and it has been recent, I've just looked at them and laughed. You might not think I'm the better person by doing that, but it just makes me feel like, who cares what they think? Just laugh at them because they think that they're going to get underneath my skin based on what they say. And sometimes in the future they might get underneath my skin. I might cry, but it's okay to cry. And I finally learned, you are beautiful. You are who you are. And don't let anybody judge you on the fact that you're big. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not perfect for you. But I don't have to dedicate my life to get approval of you guys. I don't have to dress up. I don't have to be all fancy like for you guys. I am going to be who I want to be. And that's all that matters. And, everybody who's going to watch this, which I have no idea how many people are going to watch this, but if anybody is bullying you, and you think that everybody's against you, and that you have no one, just look at them and laugh. I mean, I'm talking about mental bullying. If they are physically hurting you, which that has never happened to me, but if they are, please go to a principal, a parent, a neighbor, a friend, a counselor, the police, just someone that can help you with that situation. But my bullying is mentally. They get into my head and they make me think all these different kinds of things. And I now know that I'm not. So I want to be here from one person who understands to another that I am here for you guys. I love all you guys. You guys are beautiful and amazing. And I'm a friend to anybody who needs a friend. And if you need my help, I am here. I will put my Facebook and Instagram down at the bottom. I just need you guys to understand that it does get better. Whether it takes 2 years, 2 minutes, 2 weeks, 20 years, it still gets better. And that's what you need to look forward to. You need to look forward to what life can give you, okay? You are amazing. You are talented. You guys are smart. You can get through it. That's all I want to tell you. You can make it. I mean, I'm still in the phase of understanding who I should be. And I am still trying to understand what to be, because I'm a teenager now. A bunch of things happen when you're a teenager. You are judged on what you look like, judged on what you wear, judged on how smart you are, judged by how many friends you have, judged by how many followers you have on Instagram, judged on how many friends you have on Facebook, and judged on how many friends you have on Snapchat, or how many views you get on YouTube. That's how you are judged. You're not judged by your personality. You're not judged by the way you feel and your emotions are. It's all on the outside of what they judge, not what's on the inside. So this is what I need all of you to do out there that are going to watch this and are being bullied. Everything that someone says that is mean and hurtful, write down the opposite of it. If someone says you're ugly, write down you're beautiful. Every time someone says you don't belong here, say I belong here. Every time someone says you're ugly, if someone says you're stupid, write down you are smart. Okay? Write down the opposite of it. And if someone says, oh, you're fat, write down I'm perfect the way I am. That's all you need to do. And I've done that. And I'd show you, but my book's over there. And over by my door and up in my room. And I want to be here for you guys, okay? So, I hope this video gave you some insight on how to react to someone bullying you. Or I just want you guys to understand that it's not based on what you look like in life. It's based on how you act and how you are on the inside and your feelings and everything in you. And I really hope this message gets across to people, because I'm sick and tired of the bullies winning. The victims, or the bullied, need to stand up against them. And I know you guys have heard a bunch of stories from a bunch of other people. Billions of people have put videos on YouTube. And I'm not looking for likes or comments. I'm looking for views so people can say that they understand. So people can say that they understand how to stand up against a bully. I'm looking for views so people can relate. And I just am, again, tired of bullies. I don't understand why they need to do this, but they do. Okay? So I love all of you, and I hope that you have a great day. Best life. Okay. Love you. See you next time.